Okay, beer review. Friday night. It's an international beer meal. Love international beer meal. It's this one here, look. Kiwi Gone Feral American IPA. This is from Swamphen Brewing. John sent me the recipe. This is always very exciting when I get sent the recipe. I'm too lazy to send out recipes. I will send you it if you ask me, but I'm just a bit lazy. Don't know why. This is quite a big looking bottle for like 500 mils. Big long neck on it. Beautifully clear. The foam is creeping up the glass. Ooh. Well, we'll get as much in as we can, and that'll have to be drunk off camera. Oh, how many fingers is that? It's well carbonated, look. Check it out. Okay, so obviously I'm not going to be smelling too much of that, but to look at it, you can see on camera, it looks darker in real life, but that, I think what you're seeing is the proper colour, is what it should be. That beautiful bright orange IPA colour, classic IPA colour, let's say. Head is slightly off white. It is quite small bubbles as well too. It's got a head that says that this could be, I mean, you look at the colour and it looks like a right bit of crystal. In fact, got the recipe. Let's have a read through the recipe while we're waiting on this to go down. Okay, it doesn't say 7.4%. Bloody hell. I think John brewed this a while ago. I remember him putting the video up, and I think it was a while ago, so it may not be as fresh as I imagine I would like it to be, but hey. So we got ale malt, supernova malt, acidulated, biscuit malt. So it's mainly American ale malt. Mash and mash out, mash 65, and then the hops. This is the interesting bit then. Nelson Sauvin for 60 minutes. Wow, that's brave. Nelson Sauvin. But then again, you're from New Zealand. See, that's like some kind of crime over here to put an expensive hop like Nelson Sauvin in at 60 minutes. You would get arrested. So, Nelson Sauvin, Mott Eureka. I always want to say Mott Eureka in a Kiwi accent. Okay, let's do it. No, hold on. It's pretty good, I think. It's not an Aussie accent, because obviously an Aussie would say fucking Mott Eureka. So it's just Nelson Sauvin. Sorry, I'm getting a bit. What about Giddies? I haven't even had a drink yet. Nelson Sauvin, 60 minutes. Mott Eureka 15. Motier. I still don't know how to pronounce that. 10 minutes. Rakai for 10 minutes. Rawaka 10 minutes. Nelson Sauvin 10 minutes. 7 minutes. Rakai, Rawaka, and Motier at 7 minutes as well. The yeast was USO5 and it was fermented at 18 degrees for 10 days. So that is it. So let's get tucked into it. What should I be? Oh, I should say I'm also wearing, John sent me a cool t-shirt as well. Very pleased with that. Might have to go on a diet again because it's starting to get a bit tight as well too. Ever since I did the marathon or the half marathon, I can't let myself go a little bit. So, as you do. There's near 5 minutes already. It smells like, it doesn't smell kind of really super fresh. It has that kind of sweet, crystally kind of toffee kind of flavours you get with IPAs. Still quite nice. Yes, very much. Go on in. Cheers, John. That really tastes like an American IPA, even though there's all those New Zealand hops in there. It still tastes like an American IPA. It has got that kind of real sweetness to it. Which 90% ale malt and 5% supernova malt. I'm not sure what supernova malt is. I'm guessing it's some kind of crystal. But it's kind of that IPA sweetness. So it's, on one hand, you're getting that really the sweetness from the malt, but you're still getting the bitterness from the hops. IBUs are 56.7. I would say it's probably less than 56.7, or tastes less anyway. Maybe in the high 40s. It dries out your mouth as well too, so even though it's sweet, it's still drying out my mouth. Flavour's really nice. Again, it's probably not the most fresh, but it is that kind of, it tastes like an IPA basically. I've just hijacked your beer review, apologies. Yeah, I'll see you soon.
I've had a day of it, what can I tell you? I'm really gasping for a beer here. We are doing this one here, Bourbon Barrel Oak Cherry Sour. I can never remember and I can't really read it. 5.3%. This has come from John Swamphen over at Swamphen's Brewery over in good old New Zealand. Really looking forward to this. This is a Berliner Weiss. It's quite warm. It's quite a busy day. I'm a bit of a head there, you see. I don't know if this is bottle conditioned. Possibly. We'll see what the recipe says. Oh, look at that. Look at that beauty there. Still there. Yep. Kiwi bottle conditioned. It's quite dark when you look at it there. One time when you want the bloody torch, it's not there. Frig, don't know. Okay, you're gonna have to take my word for it then. When I hold it up to the light up there, tell you what I could do. There, can you see what I'm seeing? That's the colour of it. The true professional that I am, you know. Okay, so I do have the recipe. He's sent it over to me. Thank you very much, John. So we'll quickly run through what's in it. 3.6 kilos, 59% Pilsner malt, 38% wheat malt, 3% acid malt. We have got Skip Down, USO 5, and WLP 644. Wow. Definitely one of my favourites. Okay, notes. So let's see, skip to the end. So he has soured it for 36 hours, 40 degrees, 3.5 pH, then boiled it, then pitched GSO5. So he's pitched GSO5, and then left it for 18 degrees. Left it for 2 days. Day 2 of fermentation. Pitch, it says pinch here, 2 litre starter of WLP 644. So he's pitched GSO5 one day and then WLP 644 the next day. Day 10 of fermentation. Added 3 kilos of fresh cherries and 220 grams of bourbon oak chips, and that was left for 10 days. Sounds amazing. I'm not sure what the 2 yeasts, what's all that about. Maybe John, you could explain that one to me. I'm not sure, but we know the colour of the head's not. You're not going to get a big head in a beer like this, but there is some stuff there. Nicely carbonated by the look of it. Let us hold it by the stem. Be professional. Get the pinky out as well too. A little bit of cherry. We kind of expect it. I'm gonna cough my lungs up. Sorry. Yeah, a little bit of cherry. There's a little bit of maybe a little bit of the oak in there as well too, but it's kind of cherry. Okay, I'm going in. Cheers. Let me get another one. Always take 2 drinks. Gives you more thinking time. Okay, it's cold, it's just out of my fridge. I need to put my fridge down, but part of my hops are in this fridge, so I need to keep it high. So the beers are quite cooler than they probably should be. However, the taste on that, in terms of the sourness, it's not actually crazy sour. It's not like, you know, you get the kind of vinegar strokes, let's call it, for want of a better phrase, behind the ears. It's not something like that. Works really well with that kind of the flavours in that. Getting the cherries, getting the bourbon and getting the oak. That is really very nice. It's about a medium body on it. Oh, that's super. That is super. Really like that. What can I say? This is really nice. It's really easy to drink. I'm kind of getting the more of the sour taste of it now, but it's more like it's basically like a little, it's like what you would get with raspberries. You know, if you do a raspberry beer, you do get this kind of acidy kind of taste in your mouth from obviously the acid in the fruit, and that's exactly what that tastes like. But obviously there's no raspberries in it, cherries. That's that is the kind of the tanginess that I'm kind of trying to talk about. Really very good, very agreeable. It does agree with me, to be honest. Everything agrees with me. I used to say I never liked stouts. Now I bloody love stouts. It just shows. Yeah, definitely like that. I have done one sour before. I had kept some of some of the kind of sour wort to that I could make another one with. Never got around to it. The whole kind of 2-day brewing thing is just a bit of a pain in the arse, let's be honest. Maybe if you could buy like pre-soured wort, you know the way they used to sell you the fresh wort. Maybe if you get stuff that's pre-soured, that would be handy. But yeah, I think sometime I will do it, because I definitely want to. But yeah, and I would make it lightly soured like that. What I made was really sour. It was nice, like, but but that is just spot on. The old bourbon and oak chips, honestly, it's a really nice flavour. It's a flavour that I'm starting to really appreciate, and it works absolutely wonderfully in that. So I've wasted enough of your time. So John, you probably already know how good this beer is. Of course you do. I only apologise that it took me this long to get the review up to you. Whenever it's going to be. I'm not going to say I'm lazy. Didn't want to edit, but I'm back. I'm back now. So fantastic. Thank you.